Happy post-Labor Day football season, America. My name's Tom Behmer. This is The Buzz. Last week was week 2 on the high school gridiron, and we learned a lot about quite a few teams, one of them being Lutheran High Northeast. The Eagles, as you probably know by now, don't have a lot of depth, but they have a lot of talent. That talent paid off in a 44-30 win over Wisner-Pilger. Hunter Spear had 16 carries for 182 yards and a ginormous 37-yard touchdown run, a little less than 6 minutes to go in the game. Answered 2 Cooper von Segren touchdown passes for Wisner-Pilger that had tied the game at 30. The Eagles again this week have a big test as they face David City Aquinas on the road. Wisner-Pilger also a big test, but the Gators prove they can play with those state-rated teams. They're traveling to Battle Creek. One team playing its first game of the year was Creighton. Creighton traveled to Elgin Public PopeJohn, opened the Gene Soar era. The Nebraska High School Hall of Fame coach who had won 200 games prior to this year won his 201st game as Creighton won 64-36. Ryan Newman had 7 total touchdowns, nearly 300 yards, all-purpose yards for Creighton, 3 rushing touchdowns, 3 receiving touchdowns, and 1 punt return touchdown. I didn't say punt touchdown return or whatever it was I said in the past. Ha ha ha, Tom! Andrew Fangman, a big part for Elgin Public Pope-John, a big reason why they're going to be okay. On the year so far, Fangman, 46 carries, 418 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Big game this week in Class D1. Creighton is hosting Pender. Pender thought they were going to be pretty good this year. They won 64-8 over Plainview last week. That's pretty good. Wynot, another 8-man team, they improved to 2-0. They defeated Randolph 50-42. Quite a football game up there in Wynot. Cody Stratman for the Blue Devils had 314 rushing yards on 27 carries. He scored 6 touchdowns, and Wynot nearly blew a 38-8 lead that they had in the second quarter. Randolph rallied back. They didn't quite have enough left in the tank because football teams don't have tanks. They have players, but their players couldn't quite get it done. Quite a game, though, 50-42 Class D2 football. Other games to note, Norfolk Catholic a 38-10 winner over Wahoo. David Engelhop, that's not ankle-hopped, had 4 touchdowns for the Knights in the win. It was Wahoo's second straight game against the number 1 team in the state. Battle Creek, a big 41-12 win over Oakland Craig. And Guardian Angel Central Catholic trailing 30-0 at one point, rallies to defeat High Plains Community. A quick look ahead to games this week. Norfolk Catholic, another big game against another Wahoo team. The Knights are hosting Wahoo Newman. Newman, number 3 in the state. Catholic, number 1. Pender traveling to Creighton, mentioned that earlier. Wynot is going to the brand new turf at Humphrey St. Francis in one of the battles that includes D2 powers. I didn't know what I was saying, so I just started changing my words up as I went. That's what I do. And O'Neill, they're 2-0 on the season. They're going to find out just how real O'Neill is when they travel to Pierce. We'll talk about those games. We'll talk about other things next week here on The Buzz. Until then, remember, since Labor Day's over, you can wear whatever color of shoes you want. Don't bother what people say. Don't bother to use the word bother over and over and over, and keep your hands in the air like this. If you want to raise them a little bit and do a little rap song and maybe a little dance, and that's fine too. But don't ever stop watching football, because football is America's pastime, and I have a blue shirt on because I love America. Peace. I'm Tom Behmer for The Buzz.